Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sibwoka TV, which is your #1 online political channel. Rigathi Gachagua is on a political journey in the United States of America, and he is destroying William Samoei Arap Ruto and Raila Amolo Odinga completely politically. But there is this question that Rigathi Gachagua was actually asked while he was addressing the Kenyans in the United States of America, that if today the country is burning and William Samoei Arap Ruto reaches to you and your sister Martha Karua for negotiation and for the sake of the country, will you be able to honor that dialogue? And if you honor the dialogue, what will be your minimum requests that you must make to William Samoei Arap Ruto and probably to Raila Amolo Odinga, so that you can attend that dialogue? And Rigathi Gachagua went forward to answer that question.
I have a question to the principals. If Kenya is burning and KK administration reaches out to both of you, what would be the irreducible minimum to work with KK government for the sake of the country?
Thank you very much. We have had that line of thoughts, Raila Odinga. We're asking the people of Kenya, do you want me and to go and sit down with somebody who has killed our young children? What we are saying is, it's not possible to have any dialogue with William Ruto because the guy is a pathological liar. We are actually even having doubts. We are having doubts whether his real name is William Ruto. So, and let me say this. That line of thinking about dialogue is being brought by Raila. Raila is totally irrelevant in the Kenyan political discourse because every election cycle he loses, he finds his way into government. He wants to be in government, but he doesn't want responsibility. Yeah, he is there, but somebody else takes the flak. Right now he finds things are too hot for William Ruto. He is trying to distance himself. But if he was a patriotic Kenyan and he meant well for our country, he would disengage from Kasongo. But he is talking when his mouth is full, you know, and they are called table manners. So what we are saying is, and it's very clear, I was saying this morning, forget about him. The support he had across the country is gone. The Kamba nation used to support him, they are not there. The Gusii nation, they are not there. The Luhya nation, they are not there. The Maasai, they are not there. The Mombasa, they are not there. Again, the Gen Z who are going to determine the next election do not want to hear his name because he betrayed them, and on their blood, he negotiated his way into government. The payslip holders who are suffering because of excessive taxation and bad governance don't want anything to do with him because he is supporting the government that is really, really humiliating them and making life impossible for them. So we are saying the dialogue that we need is in the ballot box in 2027. That's where we need to sort out this question once and for all. And I think it's good. We cannot keep on having situations and people talk. You know, Raila has been in every dialogue, but the problems of Kenya do not end. I think what we need is transformative leadership. And I think it is time we just persevere for 2 years and sort out this matter once and for all. Si ndio? Wanaume na wanawake waonane. So that hii maneno ifanye nini? Iishe, so that we are able to move forward. So my brother, if there is any talk with William Ruto, I am not available. Yeah? And I am sure my sister here, when I say one term, she has a problem with it, she wants no term. So I don't think she's also available.
After listening to that, you cannot, the way Rigathi Gachagua answered that question from that gentleman. And I think that gentleman actually cornered Rigathi Gachagua, because the gentleman is saying that if the country is burning, if an olive hand has been extended to you for the sake of the country, what will you do? And what will be your minimum request to the government so that at least you can attend that dialogue for the sake of the country? But Rigathi Gachagua, as you have heard, went forward and said that he is not available for that. And the main answer is because William Samoei Arap Ruto is a pathological liar, a man who you cannot trust. And he added that even Martha Karua can not also avail to that kind of dialogue. And what they hope is that as we head 2027, let the Kenyans decide at the ballot. And Rigathi Gachagua went forward and actually said how Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga is irrelevant in the Kenyan politics. That Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga is a betrayer to the youth. And he's a person who has given the impetus, the Kenya Kwanza government. And he is in bed with that Kenya Kwanza government, but he doesn't agree with what's happening. And he said it clearly that now Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga doesn't have any stake in the Kenyan politics. And he said that we have people who have supported Raila Amolo Odinga, and now they are gone. He gave an example that the Gusii community is gone. The Luya community is gone. The coastal region is gone. The Kamba nation is also gone from supporting Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. And now my question is, do you think that Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga is irrelevant in this nation? My thought is that as much we can say that Raila Amolo Odinga has lost it, I strongly believe that still Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga has a stake in the Kenyan politics. And that is why I've always told people that if Raila Amolo Odinga could stick and work with William Samoei Arap Ruto in 2027 presidential election, I am very sure that the nation will be shocked that because of Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, William Samoei Arap Ruto will be re-elected because the Gusii are gone. But to which person? But to Fred Okengo Matiang'i. And what does the Gusii nation want from Fred Okengo Matiang'i? They want him to stop at presidency and nothing else. And what is if Fred Okengo Matiang'i doesn't stop at presidency? It means that we have people in Gusii who will revert back and probably fought for William Samoei Arap Ruto because he is also in support. He is also being supported by Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. Another question is, the Kamba nation is gone. Indeed, the Kamba nation is gone. But to where? Because if I look at the opposition in Kenya, I am not convinced that the opposition is going to stick together until 2027 presidential election. Because if you look at Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, his main purpose is to stop at presidency. Let come 2027. And if he cannot be made the flag bearer of opposition, it means that he is going to stop at the presidency alone. And probably he might revert back and support William Samoei Arap Ruto. So if he goes alone, who will be the biggest loser? Is the opposition. If he supports, because the opposition doesn't want to make him to be the flag bearer and supports William Samoei Ruto, it means that William Samoei Ruto will win massively. Let us also look at the coast, where he is saying that the coast is gone, or the western is gone. I don't see that the western has left and has gone anywhere, because people from western side, they haven't actually decided what they have to do, and that is why they are quiet. They have not taken any side. They have not gone entirely towards the side of Rigathi or towards the side of the government. But there is a bigger feeling that Western Kenya is going to be fully behind William Samoei Arap Ruto re-election, because William Samoei Arap Ruto is still with Musalia Mudavadi. He is still with Moses Masika Wetangula. And from the western part of the country, many people are actually supporting the government of Kenya Kwanza. So, the question that Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga is irrelevant in the Kenyan politics. He doesn't have any political stake. Is actually the biggest lie. Because I believe William Samoei Ruto needs Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. And also the same way, the opposition side, it needs Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga for it to win. For example, let us look at Fred Okengo Matiang'i. Fred Okengo Matiang'i wants to be supported with Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga so that he can come with the votes of Nyanza as a bloc. But without the support of Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga supporting Fred Okengo Matiang'i, I know that the majority of the votes from Nyanza will actually go to Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. And the votes from the Gusii nation also will go to Fred Okengo Matiang'i. So from the side of Fred Okengo Matiang'i, he actually needs the support of Raila Amolo Odinga. And also look at the side of Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka also needs the support of Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. And that is why Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka has always supported Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga up to 3 times. And now, even Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka still wants to be supported by Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, because Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka knows very clearly that if we will get the support of Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, it means that he will get the votes from Nyanza, and more particular from Luo Nyanza. He will get the votes of Western. He will get the votes of Coast. So, Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga is quite important in 2027 presidential election. And therefore, we cannot say that Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga is politically irrelevant. He doesn't have any stake in the Kenyan politics. That could be a big lie. And that is why I'm saying to Rigathi Gachagua that even if he is outside in the United States of America, he should be cautious about Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. He must know that Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga has actually not started his politics. He has not really started moving to the ground to campaign. And when Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga will start that, I'm very sure Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga will change everything. Because I strongly believe that still Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga has a big support in Luo Nyanza, in the western part of the country, and also in the coast. He has his people. When he will start using his people, then I'm actually very sure then that by that time, Rigathi Gachagua cannot have anything to say. So that analogy by Rigathi Gachagua that Right Honorable Rigathi, Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga is politically inert. It doesn't have any political stake in the Kenyan politics and in the future of the Kenyan politics. It's a big lie. And also, he also talked about the Gen Zs. And I believe that by now, what is happening in that world of the Gen Zs are reverting back to their tribal blocks. And that is why I'm very sure many Gen Zs from Mount Kenya are with Rigathi Gachagua. Gen Zs from Nyanza are with Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. The Gen Zs from Gusii as a nation, they are with Fred Okengo Matiang'i. And therefore, Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga saying that the Gen Zs will actually determine who is going to be the next president of the Republic of Kenya. I really don't agree with that, because I know as we head towards election, you will find that this group called Gen Zs, they will revert back to their tribal voting blocks. I really don't know what you say about Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. Do you believe that Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga doesn't have any political stake towards 2027 presidential election? Please drop your comment in the comment section below. And if this is your first time to pump into this YouTube channel, I request you kindly to take a minute and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a like, share the video to your friends, and whenever you subscribe to our YouTube channel, always make sure to smash the bell button, because by doing that, you will give YouTube permission so that you can get notified to watch any political content that we upload into YouTube. And with that, I say thank you, and may God bless you all abundantly until we meet in our next political discussion. Goodbye.